Okay, so 4/6 plus 2/5. I'm doing the very first problem that was on your page. I'm going to go straight down the column. I'm not going side to side, I'm going straight down. So 4/6 and 2/5. What is the common denominator? 30. So how can 6 get to 30? Tell me. 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. How does 5 get to 30? 6. 12. 6 is 12. So 20 plus 12 is 32. Now again, improper. Some of you have been leaving this for me on your test. And so then I write on your test, improper. You cannot leave this. I hate to say that it's wrong because it's technically not wrong, but it's not a great answer. It's incomplete. This is not finished. You will not find this on a test. This is incomplete. It's not done. So you have to finish it. 30 into 32. Goes one time.
2. 1 and 2.
So this is your whole number. 1. This is your numerator. 2. 30, it remains your denominator. 1 and 2/30. However, you're not done because that can be simplified. 2 and 30 are even. 2 can be simplified by 2. 30 can be simplified by 2 also. What you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. You simplify it by the same thing. 2 can go into 30. So I'm bringing my whole number. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So your answer is really 1 and 1/15. I cannot hear Rodriana. What?
Couldn't have reduced it 30 to a 30th.
Yes. Rodriana asked me, she says, could you have reduced 32 over 30? Would you have simplified that by 2?
No.
I'm asking her. Yeah. I mean, they're both even, but it would still be improper. So let's test that. I'm going to kind of squeeze that over here on the side. No one's asked me that before. 32 over 30. So then that would end up being 16 over 15. And then you still have to divide. And then you get 1 and 1/15. You still get the same answer. It's just another way to do it. It's the same thing.
So it's just doing it, but you're doing it backwards.
It's not really backwards, it's just another way. She saw up here that they were even, went ahead and simplified it, and then turned it into a mixed fraction. Still got the same answer. Just another way to get to the beach. Wasn't wrong. Oh, hello, let me make this full screen. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, 4 and 3/4 minus 1 and 5/6. Least common denominator.
24.
Least is 12. 24 is not wrong. Is 24 wrong? No. But you're guaranteed to have to simplify. Because if you kept that denominator 24, what did you not do at the end? You didn't simplify. You're not wrong, you're just not finished. So 4 to 12 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. I should not hear you talking right now. 6 to get to 12 is 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 9 minus 10, you cannot do that. It is not 1.
She has to put 12 12.
So this 4 right here cannot stay 4. It needs to become a 3. And 12 twelfths. Some of y'all are sticking the 12 twelfths without changing that 4. So the 12 twelfths, you add that to the 9 twelfths. So that you can subtract that 10 twelfths. This becomes 21 over 12 minus 10 over 12. 21 minus 10
11.
is 11. And now I've got 3 minus 1 is 2. If you said it was 3 and 11 twelfths, you didn't change your 4. If you said it was 3 and 11 twelfths, you did not do your 4. And a lot of people were doing that on their last test. They were sticking the 12 twelfths, but not changing the 4. You have to get it from somewhere, and you're getting it from there. You're not just plucking it out of the sky. It's got to come from that whole number. You're taking that one pizza and you're slicing it up. You're not just plucking fractions from the sky and going, bam, there it is. It has to come from there. Now, I felt like a big old dummy this morning. I think you guys would have got a big kick out of this morning because I felt so dumb. I did a big old dumb Miss Strickland on myself because I did it the hard way. Oh, I did. I found a common denominator and I added this whole thing. Oh, I know. And I added, it was 165. Oh, yeah. And I added it, and then I had to, simplify it. But I still got the same answer. And I was talking about it. I didn't do it on here. I was doing it this morning at the back table with one of the students. And I worked it, and I worked it, and I worked it. And I was about ready to go. And one of the students raised his hand and he goes, I just took 7/15 and I added it to 8/15 and I felt so stupid.
I did the same thing.
And I just taught that to y'all the other day and I felt so dumb. So 15/15 plus 6/11. 15/15.
So
1 and 6/11. But even though I did it the long way around, I still ended up with 1 and 6/11. It was just really difficult.
And one that have any denominator.
Right. And the one can have any denominator on it. Yes, Neela.
So you basically did more work than you could have did that?
I did way more work, and it didn't even dawn on me that those had the same denominator. I was just adding like a crazy person this morning, and it didn't even dawn on me to do that stuff.
How did you secretly? This is how you live. Oh my God. 7, 15, 14, 1,
Okay, move it. Okay, when I have people with their hands up, I can't hear them.
When you roll punch the paper, I don't know what it was.
Were you not in here when I said it was 15? You weren't in here. I was hoping that they would have written the 15 on there for you. Yes.
Trevor, I did the same thing that you did. I did the long way, and just now that you did that, I was like, why didn't I get that?
Right? And I was rolling my eyes at myself. I was just kind of like, oh.
I did the long way, then I just divided it all and I got 40.
Right. I felt so dumb. Okay. So, 7 1/4 minus 3 2/3. Common denominator? 12. 4 to get to 12 is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 to get to 12, 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 minus 8. So my 7 has to become a 6 and 12 twelfths. So 12 twelfths plus 3 twelfths minus 8 twelfths. 12 plus 3, 15 twelfths minus 8 twelfths. 15 minus 8? 7 twelfths. And I have my... Oh, wait, I forgot about my 3. Sorry, I forgot about my 3 that was there. So I have my... Sorry. So, yes, thank you. So I have my 6. Well, see, I wrote this here, and I didn't write the other one there. So 6 minus 3. 4. 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Well, see, if you say 4, it's because you didn't change that. I just need another weekend. It's really long. This one makes me 6 too. Go on, do you have a question? Okay, so common denominator is 15. 5 to get to 15 is 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 to get to 15 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 12 plus 10? 22. 15. That is improper. 15 into 22. 12 minus 7. Sometimes I say the answer when I'm doing it. 7. Need some water? 1 and 7 is 15, which is not the answer, because I have 3 plus 2, which is 5, and 1, 7, I got 16. So it's 6 and 7, 15. You got it right? Yay! 6 and 7, 15? You wrote it down. Okay, 4 2/3 plus 2 3/5, common denominator of 15. 3 to get to 15 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 to get to 15 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. I'm hoping that you guys back there are following along and not just talking, because then I'm going to get really excited. 10 plus 9 is 19 over 15. Can't leave it. 15 is 19. One time. 1 and 4, 15. Can't leave that. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 and 4, 15. 7 and 4, 15. I've got 8 and 4, 15. What? But how? I don't know. Okay. 2 minus 1 and 3/8. If you tell me it's 1 and 3/8, shame on me. Shame. So this is basically right now 2 with nothing over nothing, or nothing over 8. And You can't subtract something from nothing. It cannot happen. What do you have to do? Johnny, what do you have to do? Thank you. 1 and 8. The 2 goes away. You can't keep the 2. It's like 2 uncut pizzas, and I need 3/8 of a pizza. I've got to take one, I need to cut it up. Oh, you take something from nothing? No. I have 2 whole pizzas that have not been cut. I need 3/8 of a pizza. Can I take 3/8 of this pizza that hasn't been sliced? No. I need to slice it up. So now it's 1 and 8/8. I had to slice it up so that I can subtract.
So 1 and 8 subtract 1, 3/8.
Yeah. So now I can take out 3 pieces. So 8 minus 3.
Left with 5. 5 and 8.
1 minus 1. 0. So your answer is 5/8.
I got a roll.
There's no plus. There's no plus. My goodness, if anybody got this wrong, I should just be able to put you back in 4th grade. Okay, so 7/8. Oh, 7/8. Like a little treat, I forgot. 7/8 minus 1/6.
12.
6 is going to 12. 8 going to 12. 24 So 48 is okay. 24 is better. So 8 goes into 24 3 times. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 goes into 24 4 times. 1 times 4 is 4. 21 minus 4, 17.
8 times 3 is 24. That's good. I think. What you got? You want it?
Because the 3 goes
Oh! Is that wrong? Is that the answer?
Yes. Okay, bye.
I'm so good.
I don't even want to know.
Okay.
Okay. 2/3 minus 7/12. Common denominator. 12. I do not even need to change this one. 12 can go in 12. So 3 goes into 12 4 times. 3 times 4 is 8. This one stays the same because it's already 12. 8 minus 7. How word? 1/12. Okay. Okay. So this one right here. As I said before,
What is that?
it's just a dot. I had tapped it and I had made a dot. That's nothing, it's just a dot. So you have 4 minus 3/8 minus 2/5. Now, I've said before that doing 10 minus 2 minus 5. You can do that. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. But it's easier sometimes to think about it as 10 minus 2 plus, 2 plus, I think about the answer sometimes, and so I write it. So 2 plus 5. And then it's 10 minus 7. Oh, that's 3. So you combine them and then subtract that total rather than subtract. It's a whole lot harder when you do it with fractions. When I try it, it doesn't go very well. It's a lot easier to just combine the back ones, subtract that total. I'm not saying that you're automatically going to get the wrong answer if you do subtract. No, it's just harder. I would prefer that you combine. So 4 minus 3/8 plus 2/5. Combine the ones in the back. This is what I'm talking about right over here. Okay, I was like, what do you mean what? Okay. So, right here, common denominator, 40. So then this would be 15. This would be 16. So 4 minus 31 40th. Now the way that this is right now, I can't subtract that. There's nothing to subtract from. I can't subtract from straight up 4. So I have to change the 4 to a whole number 3 with a fraction behind it. Now I can subtract 40 minus 31.
9. Wait.
With my whole number 3.
So
3 and 9 40th. It's a lot easier just to combine in the back. And you're only subtracting one thing.
Oh, 40th.
4 0. Yeah, 9 over 4 is impossible.
I don't win. Oh, I had 9 over 3.
Okay. Common denominator of 20.
Oh, yeah, that's 40.
5 to get to 20 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 to get to 20 is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. This gives you 23 20ths. Improper. So, you get 1 and 3 20ths. But that is not the final answer. 4 plus 4. 8 plus the 1 and 3 20ths. 9 and 3 20ths.
I had
Good.
9 and 2 20ths at first.
Did you subtract from?
Oh my God.
You gotta watch that subtraction. That's what gets a lot of people. Yes, sir. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna do the next one. Okay.
Okay.
So, with this one, we have 9 and 5/6 plus 1 and 1/4 plus a blank equals 14. I know that these problems still give some of you a problem. So, I have a plus sign right here in front of my blank, which makes it positive. So there's a plus sign in front of it, it's positive. So it needs to stay on this side of the equal sign. What? When we have positive and negative. I don't want my answer to be negative. Do we do negatives? No. So I want all my answers to not have a minus sign in front of them at the end. Like 2 minus 3 is -1. Do we do those? No. So we can't have answers with a minus sign in front of them. And if we move our blank over here, that would be bad. Because it would be minus a blank. Because whatever we do, when we change and we put it on the other side of the equal sign, we have to change what's in front of it. There's a plus sign in front of it. So if we put it over here, what would be in front of it? A minus sign, which would make it negative, and we don't want that. We want the plus sign to stay in front of it. So we need the blank. We're keeping it over here on this side, equals. We want all the numbers on one side and the equal sign on the blank on the other side. Okay? Because we got to figure out what this blank is. So I still have my 14. I'm just taking all these numbers, this one and this one, and I'm putting them over here. I need the blank all by himself. So I can figure out what goes in that blank. To figure out, it's like a missing add-in. Isn't that a missing add-in?
Yes.
To figure out the missing add-in, don't I subtract stuff? I'm taking these numbers and I'm moving them over there so I can
Subtract. Can't you just add 9 and 5, 6, and 1 and 1 fourth, and then subtract that with 14?
Sure. Isn't that what I'm going to do when I move them over here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm moving them over here. But see, you're doing the same thing I'm going to end up doing over here, so yeah.
Okay.
Would you ask me? Yes. So what Milena just asked me, in case y'all didn't hear, she said, can you just add them and then subtract from over there? Yes. It's the same thing. Because what do you think I'm going to do when I move them over here? Add them and then subtract it from 14. It's going to be the same thing. You're still doing the same thing. You just did it over here first, and then you're doing it over there. Same thing. So, since I'm moving this over here, minus. This has a plus sign in front of it, minus. Okay? Yeah. So I'm going to do like you did. I'm going to combine these. I'm going to add them together just like you did over here so I can subtract my total. No, because it's 14 minus 9 minus 1, so it's 14, basically 14 minus 10. What's 14 minus 10? 4. So my answer should be somewhere around 4. So if you've got a really big number, then you added somewhere. Other than this, you added to your 14 if you're getting a really big number. Man, that's true. Man, I'm tripping. Okay, but I mean, is 2 close to 4?
Yes.
Okay, so you might be right. Okay, so common denominator would be 12. That would be 10. That's 3. Because 6 goes... I was just trying to go ahead and do it. 14 minus 10 plus 3, 13 plus 2, 9 plus 1 is 10.
So 14 is out.
So, if I try to do this, and I turn the 14 into 13 and 12 twelfths, minus 10 and 13 twelfths, can I do that?
Yeah.
No, you cannot do that. 12 minus 13.
Oh no. You can't do that.
I cannot do that. This is improper right here. Should I go ahead and take care of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I told you, like, if you're still working, just leave it improper, and sometimes it'll take care of itself. In this sense, I need to take care of that. I can't subtract because it's improper. So I need to take care of it. So 12 into 13. 1. So 14 minus 11 and 1 12.
Those don't 14.
Three. No.
You can't take
Your stuff might have been right. I don't know why you're changing it.
You can't take. You're taking it 14 from 11.
So my 14, because it's 14 uncut pizzas.
Sorry, not only can she not get her own test done.
So 14 becomes 13 and 12 12. Because I can't subtract from a straight up 14. 11 and 1. I think you had it. Didn't you have it just a minute ago? Yeah. 12 minus 1 is 11. Denominator of 12. 13 minus 11.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had 2 and 11.
And you minus 11. If you subtract 14 minus 11, then you got your answer. You take one away and subtract the fractions.
Say that one more time because I was distracted by random.
If you did 14 minus 11,
Uh-huh.
then with your whole, you took away 1, and that's 12. Subtracted, and then you subtracted 12 helps from 1 help, then you would get the same answer, wouldn't you?
That just came out as a whole bunch of. My brain's tired right now, Emma. Yeah. That's right, because you added over here, right?
Yeah, but I didn't have 12. I put 24 with the 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, Jeremy.
I was just talking on this last night when I was doing it. So then my mom helped me do it. And he said the blank is kind of like an X in algebra. Like you're doing, it's like an X. And then you can multiply the 6 and the 9 and then add that to 5. And then you do the same thing here. And then you just do the rest of it and you get 35 twelfths. And then if you divide, you get the same answer.
So you can make it improper and then at the end you have to make it mixed again. Yeah.
It's right.